Today, we're at Zoo Miami, where the reigning Sprint Cup champion Brad Keselowski is going to check out some of the animals as we get ready for Ford Championship weekend. So come along, let's meet Brad and Ron McGill, head of Zoo Miami. WFO Radio here at Zoo Miami with the reigning Sprint Cup champion Brad Keselowski. If I ran off a list of Sprint Cup drivers, could you tell me which zoo animal they remind you of?
Yes, I could, but no, I won't.
For the South Florida fans who come down, and this race is still growing, it's still a growing process. The zoo has been here so long and people love coming here. What would you say to the first-time fans that maybe have seen it on TV but haven't yet gotten the experience of actual race weekend?
Well, for the fans that love the zoo as well as racing, I would say that NASCAR has a lot of green initiatives trying to neutralize our carbon footprint. And, we have become a lot more eco-friendly over the last few years. We still have room to grow, obviously, as pretty much any industry or sport does. But, I still think it's important that we acknowledge the environment and the things that we do. So that's something that's important to me. But, also, I think that you look as well at the Miami area, and you're right, the race weekend is growing. We've had some great races here over the last couple of years, and I would expect this year's to be just that way.
Meanwhile, back in the jungle.
That's it.
Come on, Bezzy! Come on! Watch this tongue, Brad. Look at this. Come on, come on. Oh, look at it. Oh! It's like this. Here comes Homestead kids, come here. Where's our grand prize winner, Gal? Gal! You gotta come up here, Gal. To yourself. There you go. Live the dream.
Gifts, and because it gets so cold in South Florida, we thought that Ron might enjoy a nice.
Oh, dude, are you serious? Oh my God!
Meanwhile, back in the States.
How about this Ron McGill guy, right? He's definitely in tune, in touch with the animals and their ways.
He's pretty sharp. You should see him. I mean, he knows what he's doing. I'm impressed.
Ron McGill and, of course, an owl. What do you got here, Ron?
Well, this is Phantom. He's a Eurasian eagle owl, and he's one of the largest owls in the world. He was captive hatched here, and I've been lucky to kind of work with him for a great deal of time, so he's pretty good around people.
Did he inform you that you'll be foot racing the cheetah?
Foot racing, no, but I bet I could take the cheetah in my car. What do you think?
Brad has been, we joked about him racing a cheetah, but you literally put him right together with a cheetah.
Brad is, I think, one of the best things that's happened in NASCAR in a long time. He brings this wonderful, youthful wonder. He's got a sense of humor. I can't tell you how impressed I am with him. His yearning to learn as much as he can about animals, to be around animals, the fact that he chose to come here to open the door to kind of introduce people to these animals. He's a wonderful, refreshing thing to see in NASCAR. And
one question that was asked to me to ask to you, if I was going to go out, cheetah or gorilla, which is the quicker way?
Oh, definitely gorilla. Cheetah's not going to kill you. Cheetah's not going to kill you at all. It's going to give you a bad bite, scratch you up, but a gorilla will snap your neck like a twig.
See? I knew it. Go gorilla if you're going to go.
Meanwhile, back in the jungle.
Come here. JJ, Brad Keselowski, Sprint Cup champion. JJ, Sprint Cup champion. What do you think? That's what I'm talking about, JJ. Good boy. Hey, Peggy, you glad Brad is here? Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Good girl, baby.
Meanwhile, back in the States.
Homestead-Miami Speedway President Matt Beecher. Matt, another great event. We got to see Brad and a cheetah. We got to see gorillas. Now we've got some high school students who are going to hold up a boa constrictor. This has been an excellent event.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Ron McGill is such a good ambassador to the community. Zoo Miami in general is just a great community asset. And when we can show it off to a guy like Brad and bring a little more exposure their way, that's a good thing for everybody.
I think the whole idea of this race has been to try to attract people from out of town to come down here and spend maybe a week in South Florida, go to the race, do something afterwards. And this is a perfect thing for them to go to right before, right after the race.
No, that's right. It puts a spotlight on one of the many things you can do down here in South Florida. As you know, living here, Joe, there's so much to do. And you're right. That's what a lot of our fans do. They'll come down the week before or the week after, turn into a little vacation. If they want to come down just for the race weekend, that's fine too. But there's just so much to do in South Florida, whether it's the Keys, downtown, places like Zoo Miami. It's just a lot of fun.
This is WFO Radio.